Is Palantir stock forming a bottom over here? Is that's what we are looking at? And does this make Palantir stock a buy? Let's talk about all of that in this video through the lens of technicals. I'll tell you all about what are your buying levels, what are your sell levels, and are we back in the potential buying strength to the upside? Market sold off today really badly. However, Palantir somehow, yes, it did sell off, okay, but however, it is holding the near-term bottom over here. And can this be the bottom finally on Palantir? So let's jump right into it. Once I let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So as you know, Palantir so far has been in the downtrend here. And along the ways through these bounces, I have mentioned that, guys, don't get too excited. These are just the bounces, just the rebounds. We are still bearish. So we came down again. Is now this a triple bottom? So as of right now, this could potentially be a start of a base formation here. Okay, but we will have to first identify the confluences. So let's get to the weekly interval. Do we have, where the price is right now, a previous reaction that is substantial enough that gives us a conviction that Palantir has a room to form a bottom over here as well? We do have a good price reaction right in that zone here. Okay, so let's mark this first here. Okay, then I'll talk a couple of more things with you. So, and then this very zone, basically why it is important is also then it has been taken out, okay, eventually, and then we've constantly found a support here and then pushed up. Right now, that triple bottom that we are seeing a little bit on the daily interval is coming right at that zone, okay? Now, before we get to the confirmation of the bottom, we have to see what is the multi-day structure telling us. Let's get to the hourly interval for that. On the hourly interval, what am I seeing is that, actually, let's get to the 4 hours interval. Things will get a little bit much more clear. What am I seeing on the 4 hours interval? Yes, I do see a bottom. I'm not seeing a lower low anymore. I'm not seeing a lower low anymore here. Okay, the lows are getting all clustered together, but I'm still seeing lower highs. Okay, so technically, multi-day structure on Palantir is still in the downtrend, but yes, this can confirm you some bottom here, provided we break out above certain level. And what is that level? Let's get to the hourly interval. That zone will be, guys, particularly this zone, $136. Now, before I say that, yes, it's just bullish right away above that, that's not going to be the case either. I know it's disappointing. Wow, what? Bottom, triple bottom, breaking out the zone and still not bullish? What the heck is going on? Exactly, because we are quite a lot sold off. What I would say is that you will have a rebound potentials on Palantirs until certain zone. And what is that zone? So $136 above. As if we can get above that, okay, that's a good start. First, you will have to take it as a rebound that will most likely last until this zone of this lower moving trend line and somewhere under the blue box. Okay, that is around 144. But this will actually give a start. Right now, there's not even a start, guys. Multi-day is still in the downtrend. Okay, now definitely, as if we start to lose 126 area down below that yellow zone, the next level is technically around $100. So it's all about, can it stabilize here? Now, when a structure has to turn around, now we have been bearish, multi-day strength will first have to come. That is about $136. Okay, and that multi-day strength will start to give us the confirmation that this bottom is getting in place, and then overall longevity will come to the long side on Palantir after breaking this lower moving trend line and the blue box combination, if the price doesn't fall below 125. So even though near-term trade can begin, but your proper good long-term structure to the upside will not begin on Palantir to the upside. Now the thing is that, is this a buy? It depends now how you want to trade it. If you have conviction that, oh yes, it's a bottom, well, I would highly suggest though, well, even if you want to trade a bottom of such type, overall market needs to support it. What do I mean by that? If let's say you don't want to wait for the breakout and you want to start, you like, hey, triple bottom, little bit formation is enough for me, stop loss below that and buy, I would still suggest to you, let the hourly interval at least gain some strength. If not 136, if you can't wait until 136, wait at least until 133 and 40 cents. Let it get above this, at least you will have some stronger conviction with the even the stop loss below 124, either in the long-term portfolio or in the swing or multi-day portfolio, however, or the type of a position, right? But you still at least need to let it get above at least 133 area, if not 136. Okay, the point is that this could, for me, potentially become a bottom. So far it is stabilizing here. We are not forming a lower low anymore right now, but we are also not in a confirmed bullish trend. We are not even a confirmed bottom yet. It's a potential bottom, not a confirmed bottom yet. Okay, so now, as I said, if you are looking to buy this thing, so what you can do is, if you are like, oh, I might miss out, it may never come down again, and this is where I'm happy to buy, if that's the case, excuse me, have some risk management definitely below this $126 area. Okay, if you lose it, you gotta size down, and you can have a stop loss below that. But as I said, you still have to at least get it above, let it get above 133, if not 136, if you can't wait that much, and or just let it confirm 136 and then build the position. Definitely stop loss in this range and below, you will have to have it. But the thing is that overall structure is in the downtrend. Okay, $100, which I have previously mentioned also, if it gets there, that's where I would say in the long-term portfolio, at least you can start a position at that point without waiting for a uptrend structure confirmation. It's more like a dip buy, but what that level is for me is $100. Is that zone is where I would be comfortable for that. And definitely if we get to $64, definitely it's just no brainer there to buy Palantir. So but yeah, right now, yeah, you got a little bit, we don't have a confirmation of the bullish move to the upside on Palantir, even if it's stabilizing here. So that's your weekly interval, and that's the whole point, guys. Until weekly interval, that's why I'm saying it's a rebound, because until weekly interval, guys, it's just going to be technically a bounce. Okay, we are in the classic downtrend right now. You get my point? So that's your Palantir. That's all I had for you in this video, and with that, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.